ZZ109FM Talk Radio. This is Elsie Jenkins here. It's a brisk November, but 2025 is creeping on towards 2026. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time of day you're listening. We're blessed to be here. It's no promise for tomorrow, and you have to navigate yourself on this planet in a way that allows you to get to the next day. That's how serious life is. All right, Elsie Jenkins here. Let's get to some news. Good news, bad news. We're doing something special today. We've got the Raleigh, North Carolina versus Hampton, Virginia. Good news, bad news. Mm, mm, mm. I'm going to put this bad news out first. Lord have mercy. You know that when you rely on people, there's a point where you realize that these people can either be reliable or unreliable. And the government, as far as I'm concerned, is unreliable. Never, never, never allow someone to take control of taking care of your needs. You take control of taking care of your needs. Don't rely on someone else. The problem with that is when someone else doesn't show up, your needs aren't taken care of and you're just sitting there. And I usually say with no backup plan. Now, the government shutdown hurt a lot of people in more ways than one, EBT people in particular. But as everything kind of rebounded, government finally came to some agreement and they're back up and working. A week before Thanksgiving, many people got some benefits. They saw the balance of their benefits and they were jumping for joy. 4 hours later, all those benefits, that amount they saw, were gone. Uh, is it a terrible joke? Well, let's all have a laugh together. Lord have mercy, that was a good one. You got a lot of people on that. At the same token, now if you'd made plans for the holidays, if you've made plans for next week, and you had your mind set on getting that amount, and didn't and just kind of sat there and didn't do anything in this whole process, you didn't come up with a backup plan. You're now back to square one. You don't have anything, not even just food to eat for the day. It's almost like you had to go spend it in 4 hours. That 300 to $500 you received in assistance. You had 4 hours to spend it. I know if it was me, I'd have been right there. I'd have took the hell off. I'd have ran downtown and I'd have spent the hell out of that money before that money was gone. So that could affect Raleigh people and Hampton people. So we don't know who the people are in particular, but it made the headlines that the money was taken away 4 hours later. It's cruel if that's what the government is doing. It's not a glitch because it happened to multiple people. You know what y'all are doing out there. Y'all think it's a joke. When you get people like that in positions, they just take advantage of it. They're laughing. The whole office is laughing at people. But that's what they do. They have no integrity. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's talk about Raleigh first. We got some bad news coming out of Raleigh. Road rage. Road rage is something that you can come across every day. So you've got to avoid it. You've got to avoid it. This is why. In Nightdale, a road rage incident where two men are out there fighting. They're fighting, they're out of their cars, and one of the drivers has a gun. Well, in the end, the driver with the gun shot the other person, and that person made it to the hospital but didn't make it to 2026. Stay in your car. Stay in your car, and if you see somebody that might be even in the window of a mad road rager, you've got to distance yourself from them. You've got to get distance between you and the road rage. Don't get drawn into the road rage. Sometimes we get drawn into the road rage, and now we're screaming and they screaming. But see, things can either get better or they can get worse. And in this case, it got worse. These two people pull over on the side of the road and get into the street and start fighting like action figures. But the problem with this fight is one person has a damn gun. One person has a gun. All right, so right now, Raleigh, North Carolina is winning on the bad news. But look out, Raleigh, here we go. We got an 8-year-old in Hampton, an 8-year-old football player. That's right, football player. That's right, he's on the Pee Wee League. Getting off the school bus, and he's hit by a black, red, green, who knows what color, Cadillac Escalade. Hit, and do you think the driver does what they need to do and get out? If it's just an accident, you get out. You say, Lord, help me, help this child. Is anyone a medic? You call 911. I mean, you just stay there and you try to get help. That's all you have to do. This person in the Escalade left the scene and took off and left the 8-year-old in critical condition. So here we are. You're identified. Your vehicle is identified, and now they're looking for you. And if you're caught at this point, now that you've left the scene, it's a felony. It's a felony. And if this young man passes away, and that's another felony. So you're going to be going to jail if they find you. Maybe before the holidays, maybe before 2026. Trust me, everyone is looking for this Escalade that hit this 8-year-old kid and wasn't smart enough to stay there at the scene. Now you know the MO. When you high, when you're high out there and you're driving your car, and you run into something, do you stop? Hell no, because you're high. I said because you're high, or you've been drinking your liquor. During the early parts of the day, you're already tipsy at 1 o'clock. And you run into something. Do you get out the car? No, you keeps on going. You know why? Because you're high, or you're on that liquor. Or you got warrants. It's the same thing. Same thing. People don't have the integrity to get out and take responsibility for their damn actions. Let's go. We got Raleigh versus North Carolina bad news. Here we go. Raleigh is up next. Woman dead after being hit by multiple cars on the I-440 freeway. Lord have mercy. If I'm driving on the freeway with all these damn cars, and y'all know how traffic is, and someone darts across the damn highway, what are you to do? Do you hit your brakes and all the cars behind you run into you? Do you fast forward and try to maneuver and not hit the person? Or do you allow the person to actually get what's coming to them? And then slow down and safely get off of the freeway, because any of those scenarios could turn up into a terrible situation. So you're damned if you do and damned if you don't in this one. In this one, multiple cars hit this lady. Why? Because they're on a damn freeway. What are these people to do? She's not supposed to be on the freeway. But I noticed there's people out there on the freeway walking around. Sometimes you see them out there, but they're out there. You got to be mindful of them as you're going up and down the freeway because sometimes they're not in your way and they are in your way. In this particular situation, she had to be in the middle of the damn road. Nonetheless, she won't be here for 2026. Another person not going to be here for 2026. I'm telling you, this list of people leaving is just mounting. More and more people are leaving the planet. We ain't got the damn December yet. All right, Hampton, you're up. Here we go. Hampton. Not too much bad news here, but all right. So this restaurant called Cork and Bull in Chesapeake, Virginia. 9 women are accusing them of discrimination. Hmm. 9 women are accusing them of discrimination. But let me finish the story first. You see, they came there to have a good time. But 2 other black women in a table near them got into a fight. After they got into a fight, the management told the other 9 black people that weren't related to them, which were all women, that they had to leave too. Well, now, is it discrimination? That's the question. And if I could be the judge right now and be able to look at this situation, guess what I'm going to tell these people? Does anybody have any idea out there what I'm going to tell them? Anybody? It's very simple. You got these bad apples that spoil it for everybody else. Restaurants try to accommodate everybody. I get it. But these 2 black women, if they had just took their asses to this restaurant or went somewhere else with their differences, these other 9 black women wouldn't have been asked to leave. Regardless, these 2 black women are the ones they need to be going to sue, not the damn restaurant. These people have a right to tell people to leave if they feel that they are causing a problem or an issue that may jeopardize the safety of people in the restaurant. Good decision, bad decision, who knows? We'll see. But what I'm telling you now, you can blame them 2 black women that got in the damn fight, not the restaurant. Don't make any sense. We can't go anywhere and act like we got some damn home training. It don't make no damn sense. Black folks can't go nowhere without touching each other. Speaking of touching each other, let's go to Raleigh, North Carolina, which is winning the fight right now in regards to bad news. Now listen to these ages. You got a 17-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a minor under those ages. 3 teenagers. Well, 2.5 teenagers if you want to look at it like that. I say 3 teenagers. I can't imagine a 12-year-old with these boys. So they're having a Christmas tree lighting in Concord, North Carolina, which all these cities are having parades and such forth. And you know my feelings on these things. You have to, if you're going out to these things, you have to be mindful that violence can break out at your event. You can't go there nilly-willy, like, oh, well, won't happen to us. That's bull crap. It can happen to you, and it may happen to you in 2025 or 2026 because the chances are way higher than ever. The 17 and the 18-year-old caused damage and hurt. Now, one of these gentlemen had a gun and charged for inciting a riot. Many people got hurt in regards to shooting. But the bottom line is these gentlemen may not be here for Christmas. or 2026 as free human beings on the planet. Lord have mercy. Doesn't make any damn sense whatsoever. Doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm a firm believer in a couple things, and before I go into what I believe, um, we've got the official Grinch up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week now, because it seems like the Grinch is out here causing a lot of damn drama for people. So if you see this face, you know that bad news is coming, because that's the only thing I can connect to bad news is the Grinch. But if you look at this image here, you see, I'm a firm believer that if you want to know something, learn something about a person, all you got to do is buy a pie. Get you an apple pie, doesn't matter what kind of pie you get, but just go buy your pie. And then slide it over to the person, hand them a knife, and tell them, cut you a slice of pie. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to find out a couple things about the person. And if you look at this pie and you see how this person cut the pie, I can tell you some things about this person that relate to how that pie is cut and that person. Um, this person that cut that piece of pie like that has no motivation, no ambition, disorganized. A lot of problems in this person's life. Look at that pie. Look how that pie is cut. Now, if you look at a pie and you remember going to school, because you got to go to school to learn about this circle and cutting it and getting different percentages from the pie pieces. If you went to school and remember that. 10th grade education, Bob probably doesn't remember. He should remember. Lord, he's been in school since forever. Lord have mercy. But the bottom line is you cut from the center outward. So the lack of someone cutting that pie from the center outward shows a lack in uh, uh, a lack in knowledge, a low IQ, inability. There's a lot of things that you can connect to that piece of pie being cut from the outside versus the center out. If I was to cut that pie, I would have went from the center out. But you have to look at my situation. I'm organized. I've got a level of intelligence. I communicate. There's a lot of things you can kind of associate to me and the way I cut the pie. It doesn't give you all the answers you need about a person, but it tells you enough to know that you're dealing with someone that's on a lower IQ level than you are. Just that simple. Just that simple from a slice of pie. And this person didn't even take the time to go to the center. That means they don't have any patience. You got to have patience to go to the center of the pie and cut it. Some people just say, I'm just going to cut it right here and get me a piece. No patience. A lot of things fall to the wayside when you don't have patience. And that's one thing you can tell from that slice of pie. That person is lacking. ZZ109FM, Elsie, Jenkins, common sense. One thing you can tell they got common sense. May not be the smartest person in the world, but you know how to cut a damn piece of pie. Lord have mercy. All right, so it's a beautiful November. We ended it on the idea of you know what? If you don't know how to cut the piece of pie, ask somebody for help. You might learn something which may hopefully improve your knowledge base. You may not learn something. Who knows? We'll know next time you walk over there and try to cut that damn pie, whether you learned something or not. Don't make no damn sense. All right, people. ZZ109FM. Listen, people, look over your shoulder. Watch your back when you're out here in this world in public. There's a lot of people out here that have intentions that are not uh, here to help us. They're here to hurt us. And we got to be mindful of that when we go out. Road rage, avoid it. Some people are riding around with guns in their cars, waiting for somebody to pop off on them. So, with that being in mind, don't don't confront every person that cuts you off or etc. Don't be so mindful to confront every person. All right, and the EBT people who got their benefits for 4 hours and had them taken away, Lord have mercy. It's not too late. Food drives are going on. There are churches. There are lots of options in your community to help you get a meal on the table. That's all your goal should be right now, to get a meal on the table for the holidays. You don't want your family to look sad because you didn't make any effort outside of EBT. If that's all you believe that can help you is EBT, and you sitting in the house right now with no food, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself because you relied on one source to take care of your family. And that's so wrong, so wrong, so wrong. Never rely on anybody. Rely on yourself. This is Elsie Jenkins. You have an outstanding November and December 2025 to 2026. You can make it. Just make better decisions than these other people on this piece of paper I got. Lord have mercy. And if you run into somebody or run somebody over, get your ass out the car, call 911 and try first aid. Fleeing the scene is not going to help your situation, high or sober. What's wrong with these damn people? Don't make no damn sense. People out here high shooting each other. Christmas parades. You can't even go to a damn Christmas parade without somebody bringing a gun and popping off the gun. People getting injured because of 17-year-old and a 18-year-old teenagers. Don't make no sense. 8-year-old football player might be mangled for the rest of his life because somebody in a Cadillac decided they going to just run somebody over and keep on going. Don't make no damn sense. And two black women fighting in a restaurant, causing all the black people to have to leave. Well, you know what? Don't sue the restaurant. Find them two heifers and sue them. They the ones that messed up your evening. The restaurant just doing what they need to do. Two black people can't act right. All of y'all get out. If it was my restaurant, I'd tell all y'all to get out. Because everywhere y'all go, y'all want to cause drama. I don't care if it's just two of y'all. Get your asses up out of here. And you people, take your food, take the silverware with you, and get your ass out. Take it. Take the glasses. Take whatever you want to take. Take the tablecloth. All you Negroes, get the hell up out of here. All of y'all. I don't care how nice y'all dress. Get the hell up out of here. Because of these two fools right here that want to fight. Make no damn sense. Black people can't get it together. Lord have mercy. Makes no damn sense. 2025. You think we have more discipline? You ain't got no damn discipline. We the most undisciplined people on the damn planet right now. Lord come back, he'd be like, what the hell is wrong with all of y'all? I'm holding all of y'all accountable for your people. That's right. I'd be sitting there looking at y'all like this damn fools. These damn fools done got me in trouble. And I ain't damn do nothing. Make no damn sense. Make no damn sense.